I feel like for women, vacuuming and making like the vacuum lines like match is the equivalent to like dads in their lawn care. Some thoughts probably should not be said out loud, but I recorded mine. Hi guys, it's Mara and welcome back to the podcast where I share my thoughts on the internet with all of you. So this week I am extremely anemic and I'm very dizzy and my heart is racing constantly and I'm really uncomfortable, and I already Googled my symptoms like 30 times. I'm definitely not going to make it through this one. MedMD or medhealth.com, whatever that website is, they told me I had like seconds to live, so that was reassuring. So this episode, I want to talk about unpopular opinions. That has nothing about me having an iron deficiency right now. Nothing at all. But I do have like this Gatorade Light thing, and I don't know how I feel about it. Pedialyte wasn't it. I tried a Liquid IV. I know those don't really have iron in it, but I thought if I wasn't dehydrated, it would help. And Liquid IV like tastes salty. It was not good. It wasn't good. Is that my first opinion? Maybe. So I have a list of my own unpopular opinions, and then I found some other unpopular opinions that I need to discuss, probably tell them why they're wrong and why I am right. Okay, anyway, my first unpopular opinion: avocados are awful. I don't like them. I don't care if you crush them up and like smash them and like put them on toast. It's not good. I don't like them. There's really like not a taste to it, but what I do taste is disappointment, and I don't like it. I prefer Dunkin' over Starbucks, and I know when you go to Dunkin' and you order the same thing, every time it tastes different. But honestly, I like to use it as a prediction of like how my day is going to go. If my Dunkin' turns out good, I'm going to have a good day. So it's like an astrology reading, you know, a horoscope reading of the day, only like the quality of your Dunkin' drink. I think that summer is just too hot. It's too hot and uncomfy, and I know people always look forward to summer and summer nights and all this crap about summer, but you know what? It's too hot for me, and it's sticky. I hate being sticky. Like the sticky hot feeling, that is the worst feeling ever, and I can't do it. I honestly don't really enjoy summer that much because it's just so hot. Instagram Reels. I think they're like behind TikTok. I think they're behind on trends. I don't find them as funny as TikToks. I just started using it because I heard that was the best way to grow your Instagram. But when I use it, I'm just like, I'm not impressed. I'll post it and then I'll forget about it. I don't watch anyone else's Reels. That's awful of me. I'm so sorry to other creators. But I don't watch anyone else's Reels. I don't think they're as funny. I think TikTok is where it's at. And those Snapchat story things that are like the public stories that are like shows on Snapchat. What even is that? This is funny because I already mentioned it, but Gatorade and Powerade, it like does not hydrate me. Even though I'm drinking one right now because it said it's supposed to, but I feel like it doesn't hydrate me. I can only drink water. If I'm thirsty, the last thing I think of is, let's get something like fruity and salty right now. That'll hydrate me. No, I just want like a nice cold glass of water with like good ice cubes in it, like the Chick-fil-A ice. That's the best ice you can get, and I just want some good cold ice water. Like Powerade's not gonna hydrate me. If I'm doing a sport, I don't want Powerade. I don't want a Gatorade. I don't want like sweet feeling. I want water. My next really unpopular opinion right now is women deserve rights. I'm sorry, I had to. I'm actually not sorry, but I had to. I had to put that in there. I think the color orange is appalling. I don't understand how there are people out there that are like, my favorite color is orange. Like they see orange and that gives them like happiness. Like when I see pink, I get excited and happy and like warm and fuzzy on the inside. And like when I look at my cat, I get the same feeling. So that's how I know pink is my favorite color. But when I look at orange, I'm just like, ew. And there's people out there that like orange. I hate the turnpike. I've said this over and over and over and over. I hate the turnpike. I don't care if it's faster. You have to pay to drive on a road, and that makes me upset because I feel like I already pay enough in other things, and the last thing I want to do is pay to drive on a street. I don't like the turnpike. I think that it's a waste of money. And I think that when I drive on my back roads, I can get there just as fast as if I took the turnpike. So it defeats the purpose. I do not like the turnpike. Lotion is disgusting. The feeling of lotion, again, it goes back to being sticky. Like the feeling of lotion, I don't like it. And people are like, oh, it makes your skin so soft and moisturized. When I put lotion on, I'm just like tacky and sticky and uncomfortable. And that I don't feel moisturized when I use lotion. I honestly prefer Samsung over Apple. And I get roasted all the time in my friend groups. When are you going to get an iPhone? Why can't you just like go get Apple? It's so much better and all this. I love Samsung. I've always had a Galaxy phone. I love my Galaxy phones. There's so much customization. Like I can just make anything whatever color I want. And I can have like widgets everywhere that are like cooler than the Apple ones. And I know I'm either going to get roasted or like someone's going to think this is an ad. But this isn't an ad. I just really like my Galaxy phones. And Apple's hard. Like, I don't understand Apple. I feel like I get stuck on, like, menus and I can't figure it out. My dad has an iPhone, and I will use his iPhone sometimes and, like, try to figure out how to do things. And I can't. I can't even help him. Like, I don't know. Even when I try to Google it, it doesn't make sense to me. I just really like my Samsung, and I think it makes sense. So, yeah. And my last unpopular opinion is I like Ohio. I'm content here. I actually like living here. I don't really mind the winters that much. I think they're kind of fun sometimes, seeing all the snow. Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, stuck in Ohio, or you live in Ohio, feel bad for you. But, like, I genuinely like Ohio. Okay, that's enough about hearing about my unpopular opinions. I'm sure I've made a couple of you very angry. But now I'm going to go on to Reddit, and there is a Reddit page, Reddit group. I really don't know how to use Reddit. I don't know. A Reddit sub? Is that what it's called? I don't know, but it's called Unpopular Opinion. And there's a bunch of them, and I screenshotted some good ones to share with you. Pajamas are stupid and unnecessary, which I actually can kind of agree with this. I don't think I really own pajamas. I mean, I have some pajama pants that are just like super fuzzy and soft, but it's not like I have matching sets and I always have to wear pajamas. Like the majority of time I throw on a t-shirt and call it a day. So, yeah, I think pajamas are pretty stupid and unnecessary. Did you guys hear me sneeze? You better bless me anyway. Thank you. Alright, if you sing at a concert, you're ruining the entire experience. I'm at a toss-up with this one, because I think if there's a bad singer next to me and all I can hear is them, like, screaming and singing, that it really upsets me. Not that that's happened before or anything. But, the majority of the time, I feel like that the singer is so loud and the music is so loud there that you can't hear yourself sing, so it doesn't really affect the experience until you go back home and you watch your Snap story and you realize that you have made an absolute fool of yourself because on the recording all you can hear is your like screaming singing voice. I think that's so funny when people post like concert videos, and I'll like listen very closely to see if I can make fun of them or not. Yeah, I hear you guys. Loud and proud. People who say Wikipedia articles are not a good, factual, credible source are just lazy, obtuse, and don't like their beliefs are proven wrong. Okay, I think some Wikipedia articles, actually, I found some good stuff. Won't lie, in college, I've definitely used it as a source and then, like, cited it as a different source, which is really, like, bad. Don't do that. Actually, honestly, do it. Because I didn't get caught, and, like, they said it was, like, fine. No one said it was, like, wrong information. Wikipedia has honestly given me some pretty factual stuff. I know that anyone can go in and, like, change it or whatever, but for the most part, I think that it's, like, pretty credible, pretty factual. I don't know. It's good enough for me. I've definitely learned some stuff off of Wikipedia. Isolating yourself when you're upset is perfectly acceptable. I absolutely agree with this one. I do this one. Is it the healthiest thing? Maybe not. Maybe to a point. I think there's like a time limit that you should have. Like, hey, you can isolate yourself and just like chill and feel in this time. But then it gets to a point where you have to like push yourself out, you know? But I think it's pretty acceptable, yeah. Reddit should be 18 up for all subreddits. Subreddits, that's what it's called, guys. Honestly, I don't use Reddit. I don't know, maybe. And most parents seem to not want to allow their kids to dye their hair crazy colors, but being a kid is the perfect time to have fun doing that. I completely agree with this. I had like fun colored hair when I was younger. I would put blue in it and purple in it and pink in it, and like I had the time of my life with it. I put so many colors in my hair, and I think it was really fun to just be able to like be creative and a kid. And like, what kid doesn't want like fun colored hair? Like, honestly, I've seen, like, little boys with, like, neon mohawks and stuff. And, like, that's the perfect time because you don't have to be, like, professional or anything. You're in, like, 3rd grade. Who cares? Like, do it. I think it's fun. Wearing suits is unnecessary. I am not a suit wearer, so I don't know. Maybe for the certain occasions it might be to be, like, professional. But you can have professional outfits that aren't a suit, I think. I don't know. Red starbursts suck. Yellow is the best flavor. Pink is the best flavor. Pink is the best starburst flavor. Reds do suck though. Red is definitely the bottom of the totem pole. They're really bad. Yellow's like mid. Yellow's pretty mid. Does anyone remember when there used to be, like, in the original Starburst pack, not like a fruity one, not a tropical one, like the OG, like, red and yellow Starburst pack, there was a green one? No one, like, when I mention that, no one believes me. I swear to you guys, there was a green Starburst, like a light green Starburst in the normal pack, and they were so good. They're up there with pink. But now I feel like there's just, like, 2 different shades of red, and I'm disappointed. Pancakes should taste good enough to eat on their own. If they don't, then you're doing something wrong. I don't know. I mean, I've eaten some pancakes, like, without the extra fun stuff. And, like, it's fine, but it's kind of boring. Like, it doesn't taste awful. It's not bad, but it's not, like... The other stuff is just fun, okay? It's really unhealthy, but it's fun, and I like it. Leave me alone. The current way of working is unnatural. This one had, like, a lot of thumbs up or, like, upvotes or, again, you Reddit people, I don't know how it works. But it had a lot of the, like, the good stuff on it. And I think, yeah, it's unnatural to work so many hours in a day. Like, I could do a whole podcast just on, like, how much I hate the idea of a 9 to 5. I don't like it. And, like, a lot of times 9 to 5 is, like, part-time now. Like, I feel like you have to work more than that to be considered full-time. I don't know. I just hate that. Yeah, it's unnatural. I agree with you. This one is, I'm ready for the sad depression and be a hoe music era to end. Honestly, I kind of like some of it for, like, different moods. I feel like there's music out there, though, that you can listen to that's not in that genre. I feel like that's just what you happen to be listening to. Like, go, just change the radio station, dog. Okay, this one, like, makes so much sense to me, and I think they explained it good, but you might not understand, but to me, I understand. The light, like, overhead lighting. Cool white is the best light bulb color in a home. Cool white. And it's, like, the white that, like, has, like, a blue tint to it, I think, or, like, it's just, like, a cooler white. I hate warm tone lights. Like, yellows... If I have a light bulb and it's, like, yellow tinted when I turn my light on, no. I actually have a smart light bulb now, and I have it, like, my normal everyday lighting is almost blue. Because, like, I just don't like yellow lighting. Probably because it's close to orange. Tesla is the AOL of electric cars. I honestly didn't even know there are other electric car brands. Well, I know Chevy has, like, a hybrid one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I dislike when people respond to a breakup with, one day he or she is going to realize what they missed out on. Oh, I like that one. I mean, I guess, I don't know, everyone always says it, but also if you, like, really get your brain to resonate with that, you're like, you know what? Yeah, they missed out on all of this being me. Like, heck yeah, I think it's like a little motivation power booster when you really think of it. Black licorice is actually really good. No. That's all. Meeting up in the city is a boring thing to do with friends. What else are you supposed to do? I love going out, like, with my friends. We don't do it all the time. I think meeting up in the city is fun. Like, yeah, let's go out. Let's go bar hopping. Let's go to, like, a fun place that we've never seen before. I mean, maybe if you do it all the time, it's boring. But, like, spice it up. I think it's fun. Unconventionally attractive, average people who... Wait, what? Can I not read? Okay. Unconventionally attractive people or average people who try are way more attractive than marketed hot people. It's taking me a second for my brain to really like understand that. Average people who try are more attractive than marketed hot people. Okay. I think a lot of time marketed hot people are not as hot as like media wants them to be. But honestly, I just think of it a way for, like, modeling agencies and, like, casting directors and stuff. They normally pick people that, like, look a little wonky because it sticks in your brain better. So, like, big forehead people, modeling agencies love that. If you have, like, a lot of freckles, modeling agencies love that. Like, they look for things that stand out. So I guess, like, I don't know. I think it's all perspective, too, though. So I don't know. I don't know who's hotter, marketed people or average people. I don't know. Low-scoring sports are more enjoyable. I have no idea what a low-scoring sport is. Like, you want the lowest score, like mini golf? I love mini golf. Mini golf is so fun. If anyone, like, ever wants to do anything with me, and they're like, hey, you want to go, like, play mini golf? Yes. Yeah. I don't care what I'm doing any time of the day. If you, like, wake me up from a nap and I look like a rat, yes, let's go mini golfing right now. I love mini golfing. Is that a low-scoring sport? I don't know. I think lavender stinks. I can't remember last time I smelled lavender. I don't think it's the best. I think normally when I smell lavender, it's mixed with vanilla, and then it's tolerable. Maybe straight lavender's a little off. Waking up early in the morning doesn't indicate a productive day. I absolutely agree with this because there are many days where I wake up early and I still do absolutely nothing because I'm like up early and I'm like, oh, it's going to be good. And then I accidentally scroll through TikTok for like 6 hours and then my day's half over. And then I'm like, well, what's the point now? I think like you have to be a morning person. And like being a morning person isn't like the best. I operate better at night. Breaking pasta in half is better. I don't know, but I do know when I eat ramen noodles, ramen or ramen? I call it ramen. What do you guys do? Anyway, when I eat those, I like have to smash them up into like tiny little noodle bits, and that's when I'm like the happiest with it. I don't really like long pastas, like angel hair pastas. Not a fan. So like, I don't know. I like penne, and if I break a penne in half, it's gonna be like real small. Being told to believe in yourself is the worst advice imaginable. Yeah, honestly, that one's pretty good. Like, sure, I can believe in myself, but I still need, like, good advice of what to do. Believing in myself doesn't really help that much. Oh, wow, look, I just said this. Waking up early in the morning doesn't indicate... Oh, wait, I read the same one. No. Never mind. Honda Civic drivers are becoming as bad as BMW drivers. Well, I don't know anything about BMW drivers, but I do know that I've never met a Honda Civic driver that I like. And that's a lot. I'm not a Honda Civic fan, okay? That's a red flag to me. Not a fan. Oh, I love this one. I don't know is a pretty valid answer. Heck yeah, it is. Because, like, if you don't know, you don't know. What do you mean you want, like, a straight answer? Like, I don't know is a good answer. Tigers are more impressive than lions. Yeah, sure. Honestly, I don't know. They're both big, fuzzy kitties. I like them. Basic physics should be the most important class in school. I took a physics class in high school. I don't remember much from it. I think, like, a basic physics does teach you a lot, but I think the most important class that you could take in school is if they actually had a class about how credit cards and taxes and, like, how to actually survive in the wild. Like, that would be a nice class to take. Because I don't know what I'm doing out here. All pizza shops should sell pizza by the slice. Thank you. Yes. Because sometimes I don't want a personal pizza. Sometimes I just want a singular slice or 2 slices. That's it. Like, I don't want to have to buy a whole pizza, and then, like, I don't want to eat pizza that many times a row in a day. So if I get a whole pizza and then I have leftover pizza, it's not going to get eaten in the time frame that it should be. Icebreakers are stupid! Yeah, they are. Icebreakers are so stupid. I hate them. They're awkward, and I know they're supposed to break the ice and, like, make it a little more comfy, but it's not, because it's like a forced conversation. It just feels weird. I don't like icebreakers. I recently, for an honors event thingy, had to like help start an icebreaker, and it was so awkward. Bananas should be peeled from the bottom and not from the top. Honestly, I feel like it's easier to like get a grasp on it if you like peel from the top, but I also never tried to peel a banana from the bottom, and I definitely think I want to do that. I want your guys' thoughts on that one. Have you ever peeled a banana from the top? Or nope, that was incorrect. Have you ever peeled a banana from the bottom? How did it go? People only care. Oops, read it wrong. People only pretend to care what you do for a living to size you up. I think that's valid. Because, like, why do you care what they do? I mean, it's small talk, but at the same time, like, if you hear someone's, like, a doctor, then you're like, oh, big baller. But if someone's like, yeah, I work at Burger King, like, you like try to, I don't know. It makes sense to me, honestly. Yeah, I think people do like just pretend to care about a lot of stuff like that. Alcohol isn't really an effective social lubricant. False. I get a little bit of liquid courage in me. I am so ready to talk to everyone that even like glances in my direction. Everyone suddenly is my best friend. Everyone's going to dance with me. We're all going to be happy, and we're all going to have good vibes. So it works for me. High school teenagers need to grow up. Wow. All right. Just, wow. Okay. Honestly, I think it's that person was a little bit bitter. Ketchup is a terrible condiment. You are absolutely incorrect. Next. Being short is not an excuse to get in front of others at a concert. What? As a short person, if you are like 6'3" in front of me, I can't see. I can't. I mean, it's helpful when like concerts have like the screen and stuff, but if you are a tall person and you can see just fine over top of my head, why would you want me to stand behind you and like stare at your sweaty, nasty back at a concert? It's a pretty good excuse, honestly. Like, unless you can manage to like stagger yourself in between like two people shorters. Like, let me see. I hate this one. This one is disgusting. I miss carpeted bathrooms. Why? No. Ew. Think of the floor and everything. Like, ew. I'm just like disgusted. Two things can be true at the same time. Honestly, yeah, because I feel like sometimes people, like, their truth is different than other people's truths, but it's still like true to them. You know? I have no idea how to explain it, but like I absolutely agree. This one, Microsoft Edge is not that bad. Are you kidding? Use Google Chrome. Grow up. Crabs are not worth eating. Not small blue crabs, not big king snow crabs. They're all just too much work. I get sick every time that I eat like seafood or like fish, so I definitely not a seafood person, but I've watched people eat like crabs and like lobster and like even shrimp, and like there's so much things that you have to do. Like, I don't want to have a task to eat my food. Like, I just want my food, unless someone's gonna like do the task for me and get it like ready to eat. Like, no, that's so hard. Like, even like wings that have bones in it, there's a task, and I don't want a task. I want to get straight to business. This one made me angry only because, like, I'm a horse girl. You guys already know that hobby horse riding is a behavior, not a sport. A behavior? Honey, that's a sport. It's sport. It's sport. This person says I like to be stuck in a traffic jam. If I don't have anywhere to go, then I honestly don't mind. Like, I can just vibe, you know. But, like, if I have somewhere to be, and, like, the person in front of me is driving, like, even, like, remotely slow, like, not even a traffic jam, just, like, a slow driver, Nope. Rage. Batman could absolutely destroy Spider-Man with prep time. I like suck at movies, as you guys should all know by now. But I know Spider-Man has like webby web things, so I feel like that's an advantage. I don't really know what Batman has. Does he have anything? I think Spider-Man would win. Chocolate ice cream is absolutely disgusting. I agree. Snapchat's dog filters should have stayed. Absolutely not. Putting a period at the end of a text makes it seem more aggressive. It does, honestly. Or like sometimes if I just want to sound serious, I'll like really make sure to put like proper punctuation in a text message. But it does look kind of aggressive. Or I'll have to write like a certain amount of like ha-has in a text so I don't seem mean. Like ha-ha just seems like mean. Ha. Oh, I feel like that's mean. But like ha-ha-ha, that's a good one. That's a good amount of ha's. Dresses with pockets look worse than those without them. Honestly, most of the time I'm surprised when I put on like a dress or a skirt and it has a pocket, like, and then it's sold. It's sold to me. Like, I'm so excited because there's a pocket. So I don't think it looks worse because half the time I don't even know. Buying stylish clothes for babies is a waste of money. Well, kinda. I think you can get cheap stylish clothes. I think if you go and buy like designer and stuff for babies, and it's like, why? Because they're going to grow out of it. But like, I think cute clothes for babies, absolutely. Like my niece, Soph, she is stunting. She's so cute. She looks so cute all the time, and it's definitely not a waste of money. Technology has done more good than it has bad. I'd say that's a solid point. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of bad stuff, but I think the good overweighs it. Making the bed is a pointless chore. I used to think this way until I actually started making my bed, and it makes me feel like accomplished. And then when I walk in my room, I'm not like overwhelmed because I feel like it looks clean and nice and like clean girl aesthetic, and everyone knows I'm obsessed with that right now. Cargo shorts are attractive. No. I hate cargo. I hate khaki. No, I don't think so. The last one I absolutely agree with. Rainy days are more enjoyable than sunny days. There is nothing better than an excuse to stay inside in my bed. Oh, wow. I thought that was done, but I have a whole nother screenshot of them. Never mind. We have more. All right. Cold water is better for bathing than hot water. I feel like I like a good like room temperature water. Showering at night is better than showering in the morning. Yes, I am a night showerer. Yeah, I shower at night. I think showering in the morning, like that's so much work for my hair personally. I think guys can probably get away with it, but I cannot. I don't understand how girls shower in the morning, and then also like gym people in the morning, just because like I don't want to shower in the morning. I feel like I can never be a morning gym person. I love going to the gym at night and then showering at night. Tomatoes are not fruits. I have no idea. I don't know. Is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable? Like in my mind it like goes in vegetable category, but like apparently it's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Cats just seem more human than dogs. I think this is valid, but I also think my cat's like sassy like me, so like she seems more like me as a person. Black leather shoes are more fashionable than brown shoes. Yeah, I think like black looks sharper when they're like shiny though. And I'm thinking like in men's fashion. I guess women's fashion too. Like black looks better than brown. A minimum wage job is enough to live off of. I mean, it might not be the lifestyle that you want, but I think that, like, I actually had a high school teacher tell me this, that you will find a way to live within your wage. So it might honestly be possible. You might have to work a lot of hours, and you might not be, like, bougie how you want to be, but I think it might be possible. It's better to be hot than cold. Nope, I would much rather be freezing. Much rather be freezing. I like feel instantly sick when I'm like slightly warm. So no, not for me. There's no reason to send cards in 2022. It's a waste of trees. I've never been a card person. I don't know. I don't like birthday cards. I love handwritten things like on a piece of paper, like a sticky note or something, but I'm not really a card person. I don't really give cards that much unless it's like an event that like I know I absolutely have to have a card. But we can do e-cards. You can post happy birthday on their Facebook timeline. Like, you can text them Merry Christmas. Like, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of cards. Okay, this is the actual last one this time. Is vacuuming is the worst chore. No, it's dishes. Dishes are the worst. I hate dishes. I would much rather just, like, throw the plates away. Like, I don't like dishes. I love vacuuming, though. I think it's, like, soothing to me. And then if it's a carpet and you can see the vacuum lines and you can like line up, I feel like for women, vacuuming and making like the vacuum lines like match is the equivalent to like dads in their lawn care. Okay guys, that is all of the unpopular opinions that I have for you. Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't, please give this podcast a rate on your streaming platform and follow us on Instagram at _thoughtspodcast. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully, I will have a higher iron level. Is that how it's counted? I don't know. I don't feel the best. But at least I sound good, right? Yeah? No? All right. Bye, guys.